Hi everybody. In this morning's video from AG Chelsea TV, I'll be bringing you the latest Blues updates. We'll start with Pochettino get mad at Jackson. Chelsea took a huge step towards European qualification on Thursday night with an impressive victory against Tottenham. The Blues are now 2 points adrift of Newcastle United, who occupy 7th place, a position that will see whoever finishes there qualify for next season's Europa Conference League. In what was a crucial 3 points for Chelsea, it also allowed them to seriously dent arch-rival Spurs' hopes of finishing in the top for this season. It ended up being a really good night for Nicolas Jackson. The 22-year-old striker netted his 11th goal of the Premier League season, and his 4th against Spurs. A poacher's goal from Jackson, who headed in the rebound after Cole Palmer struck the crossbar with the initial free kick. His all-round play was good once again, but that has never been the issue with Jackson's game. The problem has been his finishing, a lack of composure in front of goal. But that moment on 72 minutes, where the Senegalese forward headed the ball into an empty net, could not have come at a better time for him. Mauricio Pochettino is a huge fan of Jackson. He has made that clear in countless press conferences this season when his striker has come under fire plenty of times. Pochettino always defends Jackson, but he was not happy with him in stoppage time in the win against Tottenham. Spurs were applying pressure to the Chelsea goal as they searched for some sort of success going forward, but the Blues ended up winning the ball back with a great counter-attacking opportunity ahead of them. Jackson ended up with the ball on the halfway line and he had options to his left and a couple to his right. He tries to play it to Palmer on the right wing, but a lackluster pass ended up with the ball being back with the visitors. Pochettino exploded on the touchline. The Argentine jumped up, while turning towards his bench and shouted something that was inaudible from the press box. Chelsea in contact for Messinho signing. On Thursday, UOL reported Chelsea are working to send a bid worth €55 million for Palmeiras youngster Estevão Willian. It was also stated the Blues offer will include €30 million fixed fee plus €25 million in potential bonuses. TNT Sports in Brazil make no mention of the proposal the West London club are willing to make, but do discuss their interest in the 17-year-old. The winger has received surveys from Chelsea and Paris Saint-Germain, and this update is provided by journalist Rodrigo Fragoso. Both the Premier League side and the Paris club are likely to have contacted Palmeiras, as it's claimed the negotiations have not progressed so far. The report further adds there are no negotiations at the moment to sell the Brazil U17 international. Despite the interest shown by Chelsea and the League One winners, TNT Sports add PSG's interest was shallower, while Mauricio Pochettino's side are more willing to listen to Palmeiras in negotiations. This indicates Chelsea would be keener than the French club, but they need to find a way to convince the South American club to secure an agreement. If they are successful, the teenager won't be able to arrive in the UK until he turns 18 years of age in April 2025. Estevão, who is also known as Messinho, was promoted to Palmeiras' senior team last December and has made 12 appearances this year, managing 2 goals and an assist in the process. Chelsea considering Fulham defender. In amongst the drama of Chelsea's win against Tottenham last night, you might have missed some big Chelsea transfer news dropped by expert Fabrizio Romano. It's not often we will get transfer news whilst a game is being played, or even before or after the game. But I think it was around the half-time mark in the game when Romano decided to drop his news. As you will know, Chelsea are looking at a host of different positions to sign in this summer, and they will be looking for such opportunities to be smart, and this would certainly be classed as one of those opportunities. Fulham defender Dossin Adarabioyo will become a free agent this summer, and as a result he is attracting interest from many top clubs in the Premier League club. This will come as no surprise, with the 26-year-old proving to be a very accomplished centre-back and is a proven player now in this league. Romano reported last night that Chelsea, as well as Newcastle, are among clubs informed on conditions of the deal to sign Dossin Adarabioyo as free agent. He says that several clubs are asking for the conditions of the potential free signing, but no formal proposal made. Dossin will take his time to decide his future. The conditions of the deal will basically be what wages and contract he would like, and Chelsea will be asking to see whether they can offer what is needed. It looks like there is plenty of competition for his signature though, and we know Chelsea like to keep wages as low as possible. So we will have to wait and see whether anything transpires on this one or not, but it's certainly one to watch. Unbelievable Cucurella against Spurs. Chelsea recorded a convincing 2-0 win yesterday over Tottenham at Stamford Bridge in the Premier League, the Blues jumped up to 8th in the league table to within touching distance of 7th-placed Newcastle United and 6th-placed Manchester United, so perhaps a European finish may still be on the cards. Trevoh Chalobah and Nicolas Jackson were on the scoresheet for Mauricio Pochettino's side in the Spurs victory. Next, Chelsea host West Ham this Sunday in another important league match. Marc Cucurella, who started the Spurs win, had one of his best ever Chelsea performances. He lined up as the left-back in his team's starting 11, which was the case when they didn't have possession. He inverted into a central midfield position to great effect when the Blues had the ball, though. The Spaniard's passing was crisp and he looked comfortable in the centre of the park. Plus, he was defensively very strong and combative in the challenge. We've watched him be pretty reckless and sporadic during the first couple of years as a Chelsea player, but maybe Pochettino is slowly finding a tune out of him. The statistics back up what looked on the eye test to be a stellar performance from Cucurella at home to Spurs. Remarkably, the inverted fullback achieved something yesterday that no Chelsea player has done since Mateo Kovacic in 2019. SofaScore wrote on X, Marc Cucurella has tonight become the first Chelsea player to win 9 ground duels in a Premier League match and not lose a single one since the 19th of October, 2019. Mateo Kovacic, 9/9 v Newcastle. Cucurella going 100% for ground duels won against Spurs just highlights how dominant he looked. And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support AG Chelsea TV.